Welcome, I'm Elizabeth Harper. I'm here with this week's angel messages. Now, we are working with obedience. This is a card that came up from my angel deck. And as soon as it came up, I thought, ooh, dear obedience, what have we done wrong? There's a sense with this that it's about following the rules. So this is a little image of an angel in front of the traffic lights. And is it, is the angel going to stop at the traffic light when they're supposed to stop at the traffic light, or go straight through that red light? That's what it's about. The rules. Are you following the rules? And the rules are not necessarily from others. These rules may be rules that you've set for yourself as well. So let's see what comes up from our angels. Now, what I want you to do is place one or both of your hands over your heart, just like angel wings. Invite your angels to guide you to message 1, 2, or 3, a message that comes from their heart to yours. Now, what you can also do is move your cursor along to a place in the video where you intuitively feel that it's a time to stop right there, and there's an extra special message for you from your angels in that spot. All right. We are using Sonia Choquette's Ask Your Guides cards. We felt like these were the ones that wanted to come up today. So what, ooh, I missed one, missed a couple of them. What I'd like you to do is see if you can intuit which cards I'm going to pick, where I'm going to pick them from. I'm going to fan them out. And these cards also have colors. They've got different colors. See if you can intuit the color, You could intuit where they come from and also the color. So let's see. Ooh, feels like right there. Right there. Okay. Oh, my goodness. Right in the middle. Ooh, it's that one. Nope, it's not that one. It's this one. It's that one there, right in the middle. Okay. And then it feels like the middle again. This one in the middle again. All right. Okay, let's see what we have here. Okay. So we have, all right, we've got intuition in a child. So that's kind of an interesting vibration, isn't it, about obedience? Because there would be an energy that's coming from your childhood, the inner child. The inner child you can see right there within. And then also here in this little space here, which is almost like looks like a sacral center right there. Now, this person is violet. This to me feels like it's bruised, that there's, with that violet energy, there's a bruising. And so I feel almost as if you've been knocked over by rules and regulations, by being obedient, that it's hurt you, that it's just hurt your whole sense of identity probably. So with this violet energy, it's also saying there's change that's coming, there's transformation. So you are going through some kind of shift, some kind of change right now, where you're tapping into that inner child. So you might find that there's fears that are coming to the surface, anger coming to the surface, there's energy that's coming to the surface, emotions that you may not have felt since you were a child. And it could be about your childhood, or it could be about rules and regulations that you were given as a child. Things like, don't cross the road without looking because you might get run over, or don't go out without a sweater on because you might catch cold, or put your shoes on because you'll hurt your feet if you don't. There's almost a sense of there are some rules and a regulations from your childhood that maybe you don't need anymore. You don't need to have those anymore. It's time for you to think for yourself. It's time for you to establish your own rules. And I feel that this violet energy is saying that you are beginning to look at that. You're beginning to look at those little phrases that were given to you as a child. And your inner child is now thinking, well, now what can I create that's different? That is, well, it might not be different, but that really reflects who I am. This, to me, looks like a sacral center. And that sacral center is your creativity. It's your fun. It's your joy. It's that playfulness. It's time to play, right? Now, these colors around here, there is a sense of, you know, from my perspective, of Archangel Gabriel coming in, especially with the sacral center. So call on Archangel Gabriel to support you, to help you, to guide you, to create what is right for you, to create the rules for yourself. I also feel like Saint Germain is in there, this beautiful lilac vibration of transmutation. So this is about burning away anything that has been holding you back or has just been in your energy field that, again, you don't need it to be a part of your being. There's a lot of healing that's coming in here for you. Hold that inner child. Maybe hold your sacral center and just give yourself love. Give that vibration love. Give your inner child love. Hold your heart. Give your heart love. All right? So call on Archangel Gabriel and call on Saint Germain. So our next card is leadership. This is the Holy Spirit, it says. I love this. So the Holy Spirit would be that dove, right, coming in there. And leadership is someone that's at the top of the ladder, and these two are following. But you know, what I get from this is that even though there is somebody ahead of you, or there's somebody that's walking on a path, you don't have to go in that direction. You don't have to do what everybody else does. And that's about that obedience, isn't it? That just because they are doing things this particular way doesn't mean that you can't think outside of the box and be someone different. Just because maybe your family and your friends have particular beliefs and yours are different doesn't mean that you have to be obedient to them. You can do what feels right for you. You can be the leader. So you might not be the one down here. You might be the one up there with the lantern that's showing the way for others. That's my feeling with this particular card. I feel that this is the divine light that's coming in, that you are being inspired right now to follow your own path, to be obedient to your own truth, to your higher self, to your spirit, to the light, to the divine. And I'm feeling with this, you know, this is peace. This is being at peace with your decisions, being at peace with maybe not following the same path as everybody else, and just breaking away and doing what feels right for you, for your highest and greatest good. I'm feeling like Archangel Gabriel is in there as well. I feel like there's a vibration of a message that's coming in there. So call on Archangel Gabriel to help you, to inspire you, and maybe to share in your dreams a message of hope and support of which direction you need to take right now that is supportive for you, that is right for you, that will really energize you as well. This is interesting because you know what, the image of this, the people are kind of purple and green. That's all about change as well, lots of change. But I feel with that it's moving towards the light. It's going away from something that just doesn't necessarily resonate with you anymore, and now it's moving towards the light. I like that. Okay, so our final card talking about moving towards the light is death, and it's guardian angels. Doesn't mean that you're passing into spirit, not at all. This is saying that your guardian angels are with you. They're supporting you because you're going through transformation. Now, part of this may be that you're breaking away from something. So it's a little bit like that last card. You're breaking away from something. And I feel almost like it's a choice, that you are breaking away from some part of your life that is no longer serving you, is no longer maybe healthy for you, it is no longer part of your identity. let's say. And there's a feeling here that your guardian angels are supporting you. They're guiding you. They're guarding you. They're whispering to you. They're sending you messages. And you might be at this moment in this place of being a little bit stuck, of being a little bit, well, I'm not sure I can do this change. I'm not sure I can make it. I don't know how to do it, or I'm afraid to do it. And you know, sometimes we've listened or we've heard other people be afraid of their change. They want you to stay in a particular routine. They want you to stay in a particular pattern or be in a particular tribe because that's where they are. And yet you are, again, it's very much about this week breaking away from patterns, breaking away from routine, breaking away from what other people think, and then coming into this place of something that is true for you, that is right for you. This card is saying that you are moving through a transformation that is like death. And it can be moving away from a relationship, moving away from a job, moving away from a belief. And it's hard to do that. It's hard to go through that change. It's hard to go through this death vibration, because that's pretty much what it's like. But my mother always used to say, and many of you will have heard this same phrase, that what the caterpillar calls death, the master calls a butterfly. And when I look at this card, these are almost like wings, aren't they, of a butterfly? Actually, they look like flowers as well. So I feel that there's growth that's there, and it's time for you to grow. It's time for you to grow, sprout those wings. It's time for you to move to that next step, that next stage. I feel that part of this obedience is staying as the caterpillar, is staying in that small place that you don't need to be in anymore. That you don't need to be the person that maybe others think you are. It's time for you to be the person that your higher self wants you to be. And I feel that that is that butterfly vibration, but you have to move, not have to, but maybe it's time to move through some change. It's time to let go, and it's time to become this wonderful vibration that is liberated and free. Okay, that's it for this week's angel messages, all about obedience. I hope you enjoy them. Now, we did mention Archangel Gabriel. I have a wonderful Archangel Gabriel prayer for creativity, to inspire that creativity. You can get that in a link that's in the description. Also, do make sure that you, if you want to, learn a little bit more from me, if you want to expand your spirituality, if you want to share with others that are on the path just like you, then get onto my wait list for my One Soul membership. It's a wonderful environment, an amazing tribe of loving, creative, healing souls. I'm sure you will love it. Lots of courses to take to support you, and it's not open right now, but there is a wait list, so do check that out as well. Get on the wait list. I would love to see you there. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up. Let me know in the messages below if you intuited the colors, the cards, where they were, and if those messages resonated for you as well. And of course, please share this video with your friends. I would so love it if you would share it with your friends. And I'd be so grateful to you for doing that. We'd be sharing my work, and it would help them as well. They would get a lovely angel message for this week. I will see you very soon, next week or before. Lots of love and angel blessings to you. Bye.